Welcome on Wednesday 28th market update for New York Open. It's gonna start in kind of 40 minutes, so we are a little bit ahead. And let's go and see what's going on in the market technically right now, just because we are still 2 days to go on market update on New York Open for fully 2 days and 3 days till the new monthly open. So be aware, there's gonna be some volatility. There's gonna be some cooling off maybe on the indicators or oscillators. Please be mind that the long and short ratio might jump around, like we already doing it. Like we came from 53 back to 63, and right now we are climbing back to 56. So it's coming up and down constantly, day by day. It's changing it. Make sure you check it and see how it's behaving, especially on 24 hours. That's quite important because that one is still on 56 and higher than we used to be yesterday, for example. So we are kind of middling, cooling off. I can tell you like that. I like that phrase more often. Bitcoin is not moving much, so we might see any push higher if you're not gonna retrace lower. So there it is. Take it as it is, technically. So let's have a look on the liquidations, how those are. I'm gonna refresh it, so we're gonna be up to date with them. And on lower time frame, we see that we kind of been grinding above the liquidity zone. We didn't grab it fully, and now we are facing to the upside to 110 of it. So let's see if that's gonna be the way how we're gonna take care of them. Might be. So that's gonna be interesting as well to see. Look at that. I need to log in. That's all fine. You can see that. That's no problem. I use my email address. And then let's go to the monthly. Cool. And they are quite stacked already, and we are getting thicker and thicker on the upside. So there is much more to grab. And like I was mentioned, we went lower, but not that low. We didn't break anything. We're still holding. So look at that grind, right? If you pull the trend line over here, we're still going higher technically. We're still holding the levels. We didn't break anything yet significant. So if that's gonna happen, then you're gonna see one of those days any break to the lower side. If not, we're gonna continue, and yeah, we're gonna grab maybe that whole liquidity pocket above us. So that's quite interesting what's happening in the market, because there is not much pressure from the upside to go lower for now, technically. So let's have a look on the order bits, if they are changed, or there is any wall not holding us. I assume that might be. Technically, let's go on 5 minutes. Gonna be easier, I guess. Ooh, yeah. It's starting to build up. Let me increase a little bit to get away with the noise. Yeah. So technically, we still kind of grinding to the side, right? Yeah, we go into the side. Some bits are holding structure, not the major ones, but still something around us. We have some more above us, and right now they are stepping into with 250 Bitcoin to go and push us higher. We saw some whales are selling and buying at the same time, so there is like middle pressure on it, and we still have some potential to go higher to take out more above us. The bigger wall above us was pulled, or they move it lower. So still, if you're gonna grab them, that's bearish. Retest if you're not gonna go higher. So the rest of them are still above it. They are still heavy on it even. So yeah, so there's still potential to go higher eventually. And yeah, let's see how we're gonna play it. So far, they are holding us. We are going sideways. It's a boring way of going like that. Grinding to the side. Right now, we might go around 109. See if we're gonna grab that. If that's gonna be the push to the downside. If not, then the 110. It's gonna be bearish backtest, and that's my push us lower. So all interesting kind of how that's gonna look like on the bit side. So there's still some potential to go both ways, of course. And let's see which one we're gonna take care of right now. So that's bits. And right now, VIX, yeah, not disappointing. We went higher, of course, what we mentioned. We closed below the 24, and right now we are literally, let me switch this off, literally trading below 19. So there is some potential to go higher on Bitcoin with volatility. That might be. Still, I want to see if we're gonna trade below 74. If that's gonna happening, then definitely we're gonna go higher, because we're gonna break all of this structure to the downside from the December. That's never been broken, technically. Yeah, never been broken. So let's see how we're gonna take care of it and how we're gonna behave. Like I mentioned, there are still 2 days of market open, and then we have a weekend close with the new monthly, with the new weekly, and we have new day. So on Sunday, that's gonna be a lot happening technically, because that's what's gonna be the new monthly. Then Sunday, Monday, of course, it's gonna be the daily and the weekly open. So quite volatility. What's coming into the market, always with the opens. So yeah, that's interesting, and I'm really wondering how that's gonna be opening up today with the New York. How that's gonna be settling down. If we're gonna go lower or we're gonna keep going higher. But the hodl bot right now, what do we do? Sideways movement it is, with a higher close and a higher high wick. So right now we grinding slowly to the upside. And if that's gonna happening, then we might do something like this, or we might pop it and go higher. Quite interesting behavior of Bitcoin, really slow on the price action and not major breakdown to the downside. We're still holding it, we still respecting the levels and the structure. So let's see if the weekly and the daily gonna hold us, and yeah, if that's gonna be the pressure to the lower side still. If not, we're gonna flip it and then try to go for the higher high, right? So that makes sense. Then let's see our, oh, still there is some pressure either way from the upside for the sell pressure. But like we mentioned already previously a couple of days ago, we are starting to stack much more of the 150 excess liquidity literally on the below the all-time high. So any kind of movement higher, take them out. It means we will start to push it maybe lower, or we keep going in a sideways move, right? To grind a bit more to the downside, to grab it, because like we know already, 150 axis, it's a potential to go lower, bounce from it if we start to grab them. So that's the already concern what I having if we're not gonna go higher. But still, there is some bits to take or to get liquidated with them with the wick. So potentially, yeah, 4 hour harmony start to cool off. On chain on the 4 hour, it's quite middling, so that's as well good. And yeah, that's nice on the oscillators. Then the money inflow alts picked up and we had a flip on them, so that's good. Shitcoins as well, they going in pair. Large caps are middling, so we are cooling off, of course, on the large caps, and the stables are going down. So that means the money is coming back into the market right now, into the alts. Like we already start to see on the side, we quite having some of it. So we're gonna go on the different chart as well and see how that's gonna look like. So yeah, nice, really nice flip. We want that. And now look at that, privacy coins, they went down, so people are start selling them. We was really high on the chart, 88% already, and we are dropping to 20. That's a massive drop, right? That's a massive drop for it. So we see already AI picking up, like we was mentioning. We're going higher on the AI, we're going higher with the DEXs as well, and the exchanges are staying stable. But yeah, those NFTs as well, but that's kind of like always in middle-ish area. So yeah, memes are getting smashed as well a little bit. So yeah, we see some cooling off potentially and squeezing it technically to the middle side, right? If you think about that, squeezing it, and then we might see the pop of it. Same with the AI ecosystem. Hype start to cool off. We start to go a little bit slowly to the downside. It's nothing major. We still high and trading higher on that one, so that's still positive. Bitcoin and ETH start to have a flip, so quite interesting if ETH might pick up and Bitcoin might grind a little bit lower. That's all possible. Nothing changed, nothing will happening yet, but it's all still good and positive, right? We didn't break anything on a higher time frame, so there's no worry for it. Let's have a look on hype. Technically, what we are doing right now is we trading lower. And where do we go? We go to the support area where we came from the previous move on 32.8. That's good. We want that. I really want that. I'm waiting for this area over here to be taken and having another move. How high we're gonna go? No clue yet. I'm still aiming for the previously weekly and daily open for that one to be tested again with the move from the downside, and then we might see if we're gonna go higher, if that's gonna be the last hooray, the last push, and we're gonna see any price action on the 40 or maybe $50. Let's see how that's gonna play out. So far we are facing to the support, and I'm waiting with my orders with the support over here. Technically that's as well previously for our range, nothing major yet. We holding it, so yeah, nice cooling off still. We don't see any pulling back from it, so that's all good and positive still. Let's have a look as well on if we are here ranging, but we are ranging to the upside, so that's good. We're holding levels. We had a flip on the November, and right now we literally came back from the Q4 and we bounced from it. That's great. That's really good. That's if you're gonna hold that, we might see price action higher. That will be really positive for it and really good for the Ethereum market finally to see show some second strength on it. So that's will be really awesome. Magnificent 7, look at that, what a flip. We came from 3 days in red straight. Now we are coming back in the green. And how? It's a really good one. It's positive, it's great. Everything is above 2%, and Tesla, boy oh boy, they are cooking. So that's good. Finally they show some strength after the whole dump and whole negative news, so that's great for them. All of them are going strong and doing good. So let's see where and how high we're gonna go. Like you see as well on the oscillator, most of them are quite cold off already and start to bounce from it. So that's all Gucci and great. Love it. Love to see. Intel, really good. Really good. Nice bounce. And if you're gonna hold that, then yeah, higher it is. Great stuff. Love it. Dominance. We start to crawl back to the lows of it. Nothing major yet. We didn't break anything. Like I said, trade again below Q2 and hold that price action. Then I want to see the 60%, and then and only then I might say the alt season starts. Right now doesn't say anything about that. We have just a cool off in the market after the whole great move to the upside, right? So that's all on this side. So let's go and see how Bitcoin is performing. Yeah, like I mentioned, still nothing major broken. We just reject from the highs. We are grinding to the side, and right now the only thing what you want to see to go lower to all of my orders as well for the any higher movements, you really want to see February coming close to 104 to the support. Then the bounce is still bullish, right? And then we're gonna again, same with Bitcoin, same as with hype, we're gonna see how high we're gonna go, if that's gonna be the move or if that's gonna be the move, and we're gonna bearish retest everything. It's all still possible, right? Because nothing is major change, so we can still go higher. Even then we still can go like this, and then we start to see any breakdown maybe of Bitcoin, right? And cool off of the whole market. That might be, and flip on the alt. It's all possible still. Nothing is out of the window yet because we didn't break anything. Because right now what you need to focus is what we're gonna do. If we start to break this local price action, right, below the weekly right now, that wick means this price action been tested. So anything movement lower, we will slide lower, right? And then this is the only area what's gonna hold us right now, because it didn't been tested. And now you're just gonna decide what we're gonna do. Are we gonna go and hit that and then bounce from it, or are we gonna trade lower, right, below this price action? So we're gonna break the structure, close anything below, we have a pullback, and that's the last big short what we're gonna create. All possible. So watch the price action right now. This is quite important. If we start literally holding this price action still, right, something like this, and we still climbing higher, that might be even another leg up. This still could be. Why? Nothing been broken yet. So why not grinding it to the upside, catch all of everyone off guard, trap all of the shorts into it, and then have that breakout from it again. Same thing as what we did over here. Exact the same thing. Exact the same thing. So why not? It's all possible. We did it. How many times already we did it? Even we did it over here. Same thing. We was grinding it, right? That's 4 times. So maybe the 5th one it's cooking. Who knows? So far, yes, it looks like. So don't switch the point of view in both ways as well. It's nothing wrong with it to see the price action cooling off and then going higher as it is. And like now, we are cooling off. We cooled quite heavily to the downside, right? And the price action stayed. So that means we are still strong and we are holding the price action what we created right now. So there's nothing negative to say about it, right? So be aware. That's why I'm aiming for literally, this is my area, right? This is my zone for major longs, and anything what's happening over here, if I will see any support flip like that, I will long this as well, but that's gonna be a scalp long only, right? Because we might still break to the downside. You never know. This is major. This is local. That's why. That's why I'm aiming for, and that's how I'm trading. Maybe not the sexy way, but patient it is, and it pays off. So that's the best what you can do. And to think about it as well. This is support. Break anything below, then we might go lower. And even then, nothing's gonna change that much, because only then we start to do what? Not even break, but bullishly retest lower on daily, right? So nothing changed yet. We still have a lot to go higher, and we need to do a lot of damage to break anything on a high time frame. So far, we see some more or less more on the positive side. So alts are pumping. Some of the alts are cooling off, not major retracements, but most of them are quite heavily to the upside. So that's great. We want to see that, and yeah, let's keep an eye on it. On the bot side, I'm trying to settle for the new ones. I'm gonna just keep an eye on Cake and With, how they perform, and then I'm gonna settle maybe another one. High bot hits in the short. It took the first TP I added over here, so that we've been taken, and now it's just running it to the downside. Omni didn't switch it. It's a slow runner. I'm gonna keep it for now. Let's see how it's gonna perform yet. I don't have that much data from it to decide on it. Bome still in the long. We still, I mean, this is same what Bitcoin's doing technically, right? If we keep doing this, then that might pop. If there's not going to be major push to the downside, but that's still positive. So it's still in a long. I'm still watching it and didn't do much movements. It's been only in 2 trades. That one been really stopped out over here, but it's all right. It's cool. It's nothing major. Baby, I had we was in the long, but was grinding, right? It's weird position to be right now into it. I'm literally, because this, if you watch on structure wise, right, what we do, we might do this, right? Or if you're gonna repeat it, then that might happen. I'm gonna be gladly with it because we are in the short, and the long what we've been from here, it's been negative stopped out. So I'm watching it. Really, it's a good one. It's a little bit on the higher risk, but I want to see it moving a little bit more. So I need a little bit more data on it. And packs, our lovely packs. So how I'm trading packs, technically right now, it's more or less, is it going against Bitcoin? Yes, it does. So if Bitcoin is moving to the upside, packs is going lower. If Bitcoin is dumping, packs is going higher, right? So it moves opposite from Bitcoin. Now that's technically right because it's gold. So right now we are in the short. So Bitcoin should go long, but this might change, right? This can flip right now as well because we had a move to the downside and we might flip it. I'm not sure if we're going to go lower. So that means if this will go here, then Bitcoin is going to do this, right? So let's see how that's going to play out. I'm still managing. It's still good. It's a slow runner as well, but the long side what we've been over here, it's been great. That's been paying off quite literally on almost 4% on the move. So perfect, really good. Let's see how the short is going to play out right now. So that's on the bots. And yeah, let's see how Bitcoin's going to perform today and tomorrow. It's quite important. I'm not sure how the calendar is looking. I'm not really like looking at it most of the times. I'm not that fundamental and not that on the numbers, but FOMC meeting, I see something on it, but nothing that pops out that it might be scary for the market. Not so much. Technically what I like to do is to look over here because those are the major ones. Yeah, see, FOMC minutes or something like that. I have no clue what is it about. There is no numbers previously or what they are forecasting. GPD, oh yeah, growth rate, yeah, that's a good one. That might be volatile as well. Forecast is in negative, so let's see how that's gonna go out. Income monthly to monthly and personal spending. So yeah, oh, price index as well can be really interesting, but oh yeah, that's Friday, so that's good. Can be interesting, can be volatile as well. End of the week, like Friday as well, it's always volatile, especially with this going to be the last Friday of this month before close. And then yeah, this gonna be quite volatile. Still may run away. It still might be possible, or we're gonna see happening or not. It's all depending how the market is gonna behave, because yeah, it's really like pressure cooker, and right now we are getting into the pressure that it might explode, right? And how it gonna dose, let's see how that's gonna behave, because it's quite interesting where we are and in which situation we are right now currently. So keep an eye on it. Like I'm mentioning, 104, it's the area what I want to see any major bounce from it. Holding structure right now above 107, it's still great opportunity to long it. Nothing major happening. We don't break anything. If we start to break anything below February, then we might have a pullback, and that's going to be the last big short. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. I will see you later on today on the event session of the boiler room for us. So we will be back today with another video. And yeah, it's going to be the session we play in the Discord. So it's good. It's nice. It's really lovely with the community. So that's going to be the one. And the next one's going to be on the 1st of June. 1st of June. It's going to be the fireside. That's on Sunday. So that's going to be the last session today for this month. And we still have 2 more market updates to go. So take care. See you on the flip side.